Good morning, everyone. Today I'm making a bento for my daughter. I usually make a bento for my wife as well, but she doesn't need one today, so I just gonna make one bento. First, I cook a rice 1 cup, which is more than enough for one. Today's main dish is miso chicken, 鶏肉の味噌漬け焼き. For this dish, I'm going to use this wing beans. We call it shikakumame. This vegetable has no bitter taste and it's very crunchy. And this star-like shape looks cute as well. And you can add any types of vegetables that you have. I happen to have these vegetables in the fridge, so I decided to use this one. I'm going to stir fry these vegetables with rice oil. We call it kome abura. Add some salt. And this is done. This is a chicken thigh marinated with a miso sauce. I made this last night. Here is a video. So I made a miso marinade using a miso. This is rice miso. We have so many different types of miso in Japan, and they are made with soybeans and rice koji, or wheat koji, or soybean koji. And each region of Japan, they use different types of miso. And this gray area, they use rice miso. And this brown area, they use bean miso. And finally, this light brown area, they use wheat miso. And all the miso, they use soybeans. And the difference is that they use different koji, rice, bean, or wheat. And this is a picture of beans and soybeans and koji. And this is a soybean. And this little one, koji. This is the rice koji. So to make a miso, we ferment soybeans with rice koji, or bean koji, or wheat koji. And each region creates different miso by changing the ratio of soybeans and koji and amount of salt and the duration of the fermentation. So you can use any kind of miso you have. I'm going to use a rice miso. So to make a miso marinade, I'm going to add rice wine, which is nihonshu or sake. And I add sweet rice wine, which is honmirin. And brown sugar, which is soseto, and mix well. And marinade is done. Now I'm going to prepare chicken. This is chicken thigh, torimomo. Just take out any bone, skins, and excess fat. Now chicken is ready. I'm going to coat the chicken with miso marinade. And the miso has a high level of umami, and the koji in miso has powerful enzyme that tenderize the meat. And this is done. So this is what I got in the morning. I just take out any excess water and put in the frying pan. And the miso marinade has a sugar in it, so it's easy to get burned. So I use the low heat and cook slowly. I took out the skin of chicken when I marinated. I like the skin if it's crispy, but I needed to cook in a low heat, so I decided to take off the skin. I'm going to go ahead with making a sweet egg omelet, which is Tamagoyaki. I add milk, which is gyunyu, and brown sugar, which is soseto. And I'm gonna put carrot today. I'm going to grate a carrot into eggs. And this is a good way to make the children eat carrots, and if they don't like them. And when my daughters are baby, I use this method to feed carrots. So chicken's done. I'm gonna put them into aluminum foil to make them juicy. I'm gonna cook the omelet. I add butter and rice oil and add the egg mixture. Having a carrot in it, I think it's very colorful. And this is done. I'm going to put it on the kitchen paper to take out any excess water. I'm gonna make a chestnut with a potato salad. This is chestnut. We call it kuri. This is sweet potato, satsumaimo, and potato. We call it jagaimo. I'm going to steam them to make it soft. Chicken is ready to be cut. Very soft and juicy. You can use this miso marinade with like pork, beef. You can even use it with seafood like fish, squid, and so on. I hope you try it. It's not difficult to make. Egg omelet is ready to be cut. This is done. So chestnut is ready. Sweet potato is a little bit hard. So I'm gonna go ahead with taking out the chestnut and steam the rest a little bit more. Sweet potato is done and potato is done. While it's there hot, I'm going to mix them well and add salt, which is shio, and black pepper, which is kurokosho. And add rice vinegar, which is komezu, and mix well. And add butter and light color soy sauce, which is usukuchi shoyu, and chestnuts. And finally, I add the Japanese mayonnaise, which is additive free, and a little bit of honey. We call it hachimitsu. And that's done. Now rice is ready. Nice and fluffy. I'm gonna put everything into a bento box. Rice is still hot, so I'm going to cool it down a little bit. So it's ready. I cooked too much, again, as always, but it's okay. I'm going to use it for dinner as well. This is simmered dried daikon. We call it kiriboshi daikon, which I made it for dinner last night. And I add this potato salad. And add furikake, which is dried seaweed, and bonito flakes. So this is done. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you give a try, especially the miso marinade. And if you don't like meat, try with the fish. which is also very good. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.